Hello, everyone. Hi. Good evening, everybody. And you're welcome to my live stream. Long time no see, because I've not been showing my face here for a very long time now. And this is basically because a whole lot has been going on with me behind the scene. I have been doing more of silent live streams, and that is also because I'm trying to gather my watch hours. I'm trying to gather back my watch hours. Um, YouTube lately have been a roller coaster for me. It has been a moment of truth where I'm caught in between. If YouTube never gets to monetize me, or I don't get to really finally meet the criteria, and I can't get monetized, will I still be here? Will I still be doing YouTube? Will I still show up? Will I still have a reason to still come on, turn on my camera, record a video, and post? Because, like I said, a whole lot has been going on with me behind the scene. I had a lot of plans. I had a lot of plans when I first started YouTube. I believed and hoped that by this time I would have already started making money from this particular channel. But as fate can have it, or as life will have it, it hasn't happened like that. I'm still trying to, gain the watch hours. You won't even say I'm not doing the right things. I am actually. I teach people how to grow on YouTube, right? So I believe that I know what to do to get what I was supposed to calling me, please. No. Okay, so I believe to an extent that I know exactly what to do to get what I've been applying it. I've been applying every one of the tips that I get to share with every other person here. But well, life happens, and it hasn't happened that I get monetized yet. Well, so I want us to talk, right? As creators, as people who come on YouTube. If you come on YouTube, put in the effort you're supposed to put in, and don't get the required results that you want, will you still be here? I would like to hear your thoughts. Will you still show up and still, create content? Will you still show up and still put out value for other people to enjoy? Um, because truth is, for most creators like myself, right? For most creators like myself, one of the major motivations for us is monetization, right? We want to get monetized. We want to be paid for the effort we put in here. We want to stay at the end of the month and say, okay, I have something coming in for me at the end of the month from this particular channel, right? We want to experience that. But we unfortunately, okay, people are reaching out to me on WhatsApp. So I would like us to talk when you come in. Good evening to you. When you come in, please, let's just engage. Let's engage and have a conversation, right? Let's engage and have a conversation. I would like to know if you were opportuned, right? If you are okay. Hi, hello, good evening. What are you doing? Sorry, I was trying to respond to a message, an important message that came in on WhatsApp. Okay, so good evening to you. Good evening, Matthew. Matthew, good evening. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you join in. This is Ali Virtue. Ali Virtue is my name, and this is Grow with V. This is Grow with V's channel, right? Where I get to share my experience on YouTube, how I'm navigating, and please don't call. Who is this? Please don't call. I can't take a call. Please don't call. Can you just send a voice note? Don't call. Who is this? Okay, sorry, I'll get to pick the call later. Thank God it's the WhatsApp call. If it was a normal voice call, it would have interrupted my network. I'll get to pick the call later. Okay. So if you just come in, oh, thank you, Matthew. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Matthew, get to tell me, are you a creator? Do you get to create here on YouTube as well? Do you put out content like I do? Or you just get to enjoy content on YouTube? Hi everyone, good evening. Please, if you're just coming in, kindly leave a comment. Leave a comment, please. Kindly leave a comment. Let me get to the person. I can't take a call. I'll take a call. Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Today we have light. I thought to use this time to good evening. Okay, Matthew says no. Okay, it's fine. Welcome to my live stream. On this channel, I get to share my experience about how I'm navigating on YouTube, how I'm growing on YouTube, and I use this same experience to teach others who want to start. Hey, Dazzling. Hi, Dazzling. Yeah, I think Dazzling subscribed to my channel today. Dazzling, you're welcome. Good evening to you. Hi, Happiness. Good evening. Yes, I remember you, Dazzling. Dazzling left a comment for me earlier on one of my videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining the live stream. Let me know where you're watching from. I would like to connect with you beyond just the live stream, right? Do let me know in the comment section where you're joining me from, and tell me if you're new on YouTube. I know Dazzling is new on YouTube, right? Matthew has said now that he's not a YouTuber, which is still fine, right? If in case you ever want to begin on YouTube, you want to take YouTube serious, you can actually send me a message, and if you need a guide, I can be your guide, right? So that is I'm watching from Nigeria. Nice to be connected with you, Dazzling. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Happiness. Hey, Happiness. How are you doing, Happiness? Let me know where you're watching from. Matthew, also let me know where you're watching from. I would like to know the people who are on the live stream and where they are all connecting from. How do I text you? Okay, you can text me through my WhatsApp link. It's on my bio. Maybe after the live stream, just go on WhatsApp, right? Just go on my bio rather. You will see my WhatsApp link there. Use that to chat, send me a message. I hope you use, yeah, you can Nigerian, of course you should use WhatsApp. All right, so good evening everyone. If you're just joining in, welcome. You're not late to the live stream. I am Ali Virtue, and on this channel I get to share my experience about how I'm growing on YouTube, right? How I'm growing on YouTube, the challenges I'm facing, how I'm getting to deal with them, and basically how I'm growing and how you too can start your channel and also grow on YouTube. Sorry, I'm trying to. There's light though, but Virtue will not power her phone. Everybody forgive me. So today I want us to talk. If you're a YouTuber, if you're a creator, I think I would really like to get your opinion. I would really like to hear from you. If you're a creator, I hope this stays. All right. So if you're a creator like myself, I would like to hear from you. If YouTube was not paying, or if they decide things happens with Maria. Hi Maria, good evening. Good evening. Yeah, thanks. Welcome on my live stream. Thank you so much for joining in. Hope you have subscribed. If you have not, please hit the subscribe button and double tap on your screen to leave a like. Hello Kayla. Kayla Sanchez, good evening. Good evening to you. Nice to have you all join in. Good evening. Please double tap on your screen to like this live stream. That's one way to help me get more people's attention. YouTube will get to push this out to more persons when you get to engage on the live stream. So please engage, like the live stream, leave a comment, ask me anything. You can ask me anything and I'm going to be answering from the best of my knowledge, right? You speak Spanish? No, I don't. I speak Nigeria. I speak house Nigerian pidgin, but I speak English. I speak a little bit of Igbo language and my own native dialect, Ibira. Right. So welcome, Kayla Sanchez. Yeah, I think you're from. Are you from Spain? You people won the World Cup yesterday. I was super excited. In fact, I was rooting for you guys because the match was so intense and your team, the Spanish team, did so well. Right, they did so well. All right. Okay. Welcome. Okay. So I was asking again, if you're a creator like myself, I would like to know if YouTube wake up tomorrow and say they are no longer paying on YouTube, will you still want to do YouTube? I would like to really get your honest opinion or honest response. If YouTube wake up tomorrow and say, hey, we're done, we're not paying again, no more payments. What is going to be your next take? Will you still be giving your best here, or will you pull out? Will you pull out? Because I'm asking this because I made a video, right? My most recent video I posted on, that should be Saturday. I made a video where I talked about how I almost got to quit YouTube. The only thing that still made me to stay is the knowledge that I have that I am not a quitter. I don't know how to quit. Right? I don't know if it's a strength now or a weakness, but I am someone who gets to put in who gets to stay committed to something until I see that that thing does not have head, like, or maybe the Holy Spirit speaks to me and says that thing does not have head, just leave this thing, leave it be. I don't know. I just get so loyal and committed to something. Um, so quitting for me is not an option. It's not an option unless I am very certain and clear that okay, this thing is not what I'm supposed to be doing, or is not what I'm supposed to be committed to. Then I can pull out, right? So last week I was at the verge, or okay, upper week, not last week. Upper week I was at the verge of, saying, you know what, I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing. Well, I'm not doing. This whole thing is not giving me what I want. It's taking my time. It's taking my energy. It's taking a lot from me. Data, like finances, is going into creating on YouTube. That's the truth, because you have to use data. As I'm talking to you now on this live stream, I have to use data. So I just got tired. I was like, what the heck? Like, what am I doing? What is this? Why do I have to wake up every morning and I'm thinking of what content to create? What It was really a tough time for me. Like, it was a moment where if I did not know the reason why I started in the first place, I would have just backed out. Okay, let me take this comment. Dazzling says, "Well, I'm a new creator and I can't answer the question yet." Okay, I get you, Dazzling. What's your channel about? What do you do on your channel? What kind of content do you create, or have you begun posting? What kind of content do you put out? All right. So, like, I was trying to explain this, I was like, let you just, like, you just rest. Well, I did though, right? I actually did. I stopped posting like that whole week. I didn't get to post a single thing. Not, I didn't schedule a community post. I didn't do shorts. I didn't do nothing. I just gave myself some time to breathe. Right? I gave myself some time to breathe. I didn't bother myself about okay, what content am I supposed am I supposed to create next. I didn't bother myself at all. I'm sorry, excuse me. Okay, I've not started posting much, but my niche is teaching, vlog, art, and everything in between. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice, but sorry, I mean no offense, but with what you have just said, this is going to this might likely not give you the result that you want, right? This might likely not give you the result that you want when you say you are into teaching, you're into vlogging, you're into act and everything in between. This might not give you what you want. If your goal or your desire is to get monetized, you might not be able to get this done in quick time. Why do I say this? On YouTube, it is very important that you have a clear niche, right? On YouTube, it's very important that you have a clear niche. Now, there are niches that are very broad. It is also important that you niche down, right? If you decide that on one channel you want to do everything on one channel, you might be confusing the algorithm. That's the truth. You might be confusing YouTube algorithm. They won't know who to show your post to, and because today you're showing maybe how to make a bag. Tomorrow you're showing how to you said teaching. Okay, tomorrow you're showing how to solve math problem. Next tomorrow you're doing your personal vlog where you're showing you how you woke up. That might confuse the algorithm, right? It is very important that you have a niche, a clear niche. Is it vlogging you want to do? Is it act you want to do? Is it teaching that you want to do, the everything in between, what are you referring to? You need to pick one niche. That's going to help you grow and build faster. If you decide, right, if you decide to do everything, you will just keep confusing the algorithm. You keep posting videos and they will get no views because YouTube will not know who to show the videos to, right? YouTube won't know who to show the videos to. But when you have a clear niche or you have a clear understanding of who your audience are, right? When you create a video, you know exactly where you're focusing. Thank you for explanation, but my teaching is specific. Okay, all right, that's nice. That's nice. At least you are. It's okay that you have a clear understanding of niching, right? I just needed to explain that just in case. Someone mentioned that as a new YouTuber, you shouldn't have a niche. That person is confusing you already. Nah, it's not true. It's not true. It's not true. That person is confusing you already. Anybody that said you should not have a niche is confusing you, right? The person is confusing you. Don't. I don't think you should listen to that advice. From my experience, I have 4 accounts. I have 4 active YouTube accounts actually. Just that all I only post on 2. The other 2 they are faceless. I don't show my face there. The other one is grow Visa Freak, right? Visa Freak is where I get to teach about my crafts. By the way, I did this myself, right? So I do craft. I'm into bag. I'm into making of accessories. Wall decos like this. Over here you have picture frames that I did myself. So I can tell you for free that if you want to do everything in one on one channel, you will confuse the algorithm. So anybody that tells you that you should not niche down, nah, it's not true. For faceless channels, if you not for people who are for people who are into faceless channels, right, who create maybe animated videos like folktale stories, Bible prayers, motivational prayers, true crime, is faceless, but the reason why they're making so much money from those niches is because they have niched down. Like, that when you come to this channel, you are going to get help. You know that when you come on this channel, like my channel now, right? If let me tell you a story, right? Story time. Okay, Daphne said, I would love to learn from you. Okay, you can send me a message, right? Send me a message on WhatsApp. Send me a message on WhatsApp. Let's talk, right? So let me tell you a quick story. When I first started YouTube, I was very confused, right? I didn't even know what it meant to niche down. The same way I was explaining to you, and I didn't know what that meant. Even though, to me, I also felt like I had a clarity on what I want to do. What I want to do from the onset, from the beginning, is crafts. Right, I'm a craft person. That is what I do for a living. My business is about crafting. I make Ankara necklaces, Ankara bags. I make Ashoke bags, leather. That is what I wanted to do from the beginning. So I created a channel in 2021, just immediately after COVID. And what prompted me was during the COVID period, everybody was at home, and the only way I could keep going, the only way I could, stay sane, was to keep crafting, even though I didn't have people to buy because everybody was inside the house. I just kept crafting. Then I noticed that there are some things that I wanted to learn. I came on YouTube and I didn't see creators. I didn't see people. I didn't see those things on YouTube. There are necklaces, even till now, there are necklaces that I want to, do, and then there's no video showing you that. It's even now that on YouTube, we have a lot of creators who are now into bag making, like Nigerians who are now into bag making, Ankara accessories, and they're putting their content. Back then, they were limited. I think the only videos that were available then were the ones made by Pizzeria. Yeah, Beauteria, that's her name. Then this other Yoruba lady. There were just a few persons. So when I came and I saw that problem, I was like, okay, this is a clear problem that I need to, provide a solution for. Money was not the problem. Like, YouTube paying was not my motivation. That wasn't my motivation at all. What I wanted to do was to get other creators like myself to have content that they can watch and get help from. That was like my major motivation, right? So I had what I wanted to do in mind. But when I finally came on YouTube, I posted just 3 videos and then I zoomed off because it wasn't as easy as everybody made it sound. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. So I zoomed off. I abandoned the channel for about one year, 2 years plus, and then in 2003, I no 2023, I came back again. By this time, YouTube had now introduced Reels, right? YouTube now had Reels. So I was like, oh, easy. I don't have to sit down again because sincerely, to be frank, creating my kind of content is a bit difficult. How do I mean? For me to create a bad video, I might have to use today, like today and tomorrow, or even next tomorrow to create one bag. And if I'm recording all of that, you can imagine the time and dedication I need to put into it, right? So sometimes it's just overwhelming, it's discouraging. Like today, I was supposed to actually create a bad video, but I was just tired. Like I'm like, I don't have strength to come and start climbing machine. If I will not cut the pattern, I will not gum it, I will not go and sew it. Like I just wasn't cut out for it. I just tomorrow I bet tomorrow morning I'll try. Tomorrow morning I'll give it a try. Right. So creating my kind of content is a bit tasking. But like I said, I stopped. So when I saw that YouTube introduced Reels to their platform, I was super excited because on Instagram we had Reels. So I had plenty videos where short that I knew that I could use for Reels, right? Just give me a moment. Let me respond to this. This might be a potential, but kindly. Okay, sorry, I needed to respond to um, a client that has been calling. All right. So, like I was trying to explain, I finally started posting reels. Right. I posted reels that if you go on that channel currently, they have done their best. They've taken the light, but I hope this one still works. I hope you can still see my face. All right. So, I posted reels so much that if you go on that channel currently, you will see that I have about 500 to about 600 videos on that channel, comprising of both my long form, my short form, and my live streams. But the short forms, they are way more than, like, it's way more than the long form on that particular channel. Right, I posted a lot of shorts. Like I kept posting, like every single day. I was committed. Every single day, I kept posting shorts because in my mind, that was how I was still going to get monetized. I was posting shorts. I didn't even know how to, link. There was just a lot I didn't know about. There was just a lot, but I noticed that it wasn't giving me the result I still wanted. Right? Okay, I just have 20 subscribers. Yeah. Okay, that's a good start. It can grow, right? It can grow, and it will grow if you do the right things. It's going to grow. Okay. So I kept wondering, how people that are getting 2,000 subscribers, 10,000, how are they doing it? How are they getting these views? I'm saying their views so high and all that. Then I decided that I was going to learn how to do YouTube. I saw somebody's, I think one of my breakthrough was now in 2024. I came across a creator's post, Vibe. I came across her post and I loved her content. I watched, and then that was how I began to learn how to do YouTube, right? And in last year, 2025, I decided that okay, to teach people how to grow on YouTube, because if I had known what I know now, that channel would have been giving me so much revenue already. That channel is 5 years old. You should be giving me a lot of money. But I didn't know what to do, right? So now that you have someone who can guide you can always reach out to me, right? Or you can use any other creator who does how to grow on YouTube tips and learn from them. It is very important you learn, right? It's important you learn. Okay, so how do I go live? Okay, there are two ways. I have videos on my channel that talks about this, but let me still explain. There are two ways you can go live. You can go live with your mobile phone, like I'm doing now. But for you to be able to go live using the YouTube app with your mobile phone like this, you need to have at least 50 subscribers, right? Once you have 50 subscribers, you can go live. This was one thing that I did not know about when I first started. I didn't even know that I could go live with 50 subscribers. I had about 500 plus, and I still didn't even know that I could go live. It was about when I got about 600 subscribers on that channel that I came across a video and I was like, oh, I can really go live. How have I been going live? I started going live, right? Now I know that with my mobile phone, like your own channel now that just 20, you need to get 30 subscribers more for you to be able to unlock the live stream feature, right? That's one way to unlock the live stream feature. Then the second way, right? The second way you can go live without having the 50 subscribers is using the YouTube Studio, right? YouTube Studio. You could use it with your phone or you could use it on your laptop. If you have a laptop, just log in on your account, then go to like on your Chrome, right? Log in your Gmail, your Google account, then search for YouTube Studio, right? Studio the desktop site, right? It just comes up. Then you log into your YouTube Studio. I have videos, right? You can if you can chat me up, I can send you some links that will help you understand that. Right. Okay. Dazzling has sent a message. All right, Dazzling, I can see you. I respond to you immediately the live stream ends. All right. So I have videos that you can watch that will help you understand how to go live using that method. Hi, Jinda Mattis. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, I saw you, Dazzling. Good evening. Welcome to the live stream. If you just join in, nice to have you join in. Please do leave a comment. Leave a comment and leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel if you're new on the channel, and yes, leave a thumbs up on this live stream as well. Okay, so I was explaining I said two ways. That's me. I don't know if you understood what I was trying to say. I said if you're using your mobile phone, you need 50 subscribers, right? And if you do not want to use your mobile phone, you have just zero, you have 20, you have 40 something, you can still go live, but you will have to use the YouTube Studio, right, on your phone. When you go on your Chrome browser, you type in YouTube Studio desktop site, right? Then also ensure that it's on desktop site mode, right? I like the fact that people can, people actually engaging. No, not the app. No, desktop site. Your website is the website you need that you can use to go live, right? Not the app. The app you won't be able to go live with just 20 subscribers. You need to have 50 subscribers. Then another advice, right, is only a suggestion, is only an advice, it's not like you should take it, right? At this 20, you have 20 subscribers currently. I will not actually advise for you to go live. I'm sorry, but I won't really advise for you to go live. I would rather advise that you put in more effort in creating quality long form content, right? I don't know what your channel is like. I don't know what kind of content you already have. I think you say it's not posted much. Are you doing shorts? Have you been doing shorts? Have you been doing long form? If you've been doing shorts, I will also advise that for now you just pedal it down, unless your intention is to use shorts to get monetized. Unless what you intend is to use short form content to get monetized. If that's not your intention, then I think you should just reduce the short form a little and put more effort into your long form content. This is the reason. If you this is the reason, right? If your intention is to get monetized using the 4,000 watch hours and the 1,000 subscribers and counts, right? You need a system that will help you to get watch hours faster. Truth, short form does not give you watch hours. The watch hours you get from your short form content does not count for your valid watch time. This was another mistake that I did not know about until I began to learn about YouTube. If I had known sincerely all the time I was wasting posting shorts, believing that I'll get 1 million views, and then if I had known sincerely, I would have given more attention to my long form content like I'm doing now than the short form content. Short form content is great. In fact, you should post because it's going to help you get subscribers. But if your intention is to get what's it called, watch hours faster, you need to pay more attention to your long form than the short form. Another reason why I'm saying this is because On a long form, let me assume that you post a video that's 8 hours long, right? 8 hours long. You post a content that's 8 hours long. You have, let's say, 100 persons watch that 8 hours video. No, 8 hours is too much. Sorry, 8 minutes long, right? You have 100 persons, or let me say 1,000 persons watch. No, 1,000, you might still not get it immediately. Let me just stick with 100. You have 100 persons watch that 8 minutes video. Now let's do the maths, right? Let's do the maths. 8 minutes times 100%. How many? What's the amount of minutes that's going to give to you? It's going to give you about 800 minutes. So if you do the maths, 120 is 2 hours. On that 120 is 2 hours. On that one. Okay, let me not get us let me not get us confused. But this 800 minutes, right, simply means that you have about, if I'm not mistaken, about oh, maths help me. But if you break it down, this 800 minutes divided by, like, this 1 hour to calculate it. 60 minutes make 1 hour, right? So you have 60 minutes divided by 800. Let's do that math like that. Let's do it like that. It simply means that at the end of the day, from the 100 views that you got, you'll be able to get whatever amount that gives to you. So 800 is divided by 60. I hope you got it. It's math. 800 divided by 60 minutes is going to give you the number of minutes. And this simply means that those 100 persons must have watched the video from the beginning to the end for you to be able to get 800 minutes. Because most time, truth is, when you come on a particular video, the truth is we do not watch to the end. That is what happens most of the times, unless maybe that video is really entertaining or educative, or it really grabs your attention. That is the only time that we get to stay committed to watch a video from the beginning to the end. The watch hour time calculation is it by a particular video or videos. Each video has its own watch hours, right? So if, let's say, you have, like we have said, my 800 minutes on one video, because 100 persons watch that video from the beginning to the end, and you have 800 minutes. Now when you divide it by 60, it will give you, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it should be about six watch hours or so. I can't get the figure correctly, but about 6 watch hours or so that's going to give to you. So for you to be able to get good watch hours from that particular video, more persons have to watch. So your watch hours come from different videos, right? Your watch hours come from different videos. Now let me further explain the point I was trying to make. Now, you have 100 persons watch a particular video of 8 minutes, and they watch the 8 minute video from the beginning to the end. We said you have 800 minutes, right? Now, we also know that, sincerely, we don't watch videos from the beginning to the end. In fact, there are sometimes we even skip to get to the part that we want, right? So let's say the average view duration for that video is about, they watched it and they watched it for just 3 minutes. The 100 person that watched, maybe some people watch for 4 minutes, some people watch for 5 minutes, some people for 3 minutes. All of this thing I'm saying, you see it on your YouTube studio, the analytics. You'll be able to see how long people watch the video. There's this one I posted, okay, the one I posted last on Saturday, the one where I was talking about how I wanted to quit YouTube, right? That particular video, when I checked the metrics currently, I saw that for a video of 8 minutes long, the average view duration is about 2 minutes. So meaning that the 40 people that have watched that video, when you do the way YouTube did their calculation, they have only watched that video for 2 minutes, 2 minutes plus. So I need more people to watch that video for me to be able to get a reasonable amount from that, from that particular video. Do you get? This is the reason why I'm saying do not spend so much time posting short form content. Why? Short form content are only 1 minute. 1 minute. Yes, say it's too long. 3 minutes long. True or false? Now, if you have a long form content of 8 minutes, and the people who got to watch only watch for an average of 2 minutes, now let's now see what happens with the shorts. It simply means people are watching for just 1 minute. You need 1,000 persons to watch that 1 minute video before you can get a reasonable amount of watch time from it. Now, when you even get the reasonable amount of watch time from it, it does not count for the valid watch hours on your community post from that place. Counts for you for your. You might be asking, so what's the use of the short form content? Two things. That just says thank you for the clarification. You're welcome. I'm happy that you understood me because I feel like I'm actually talking very fast, but I'm glad that you are following. Right? Thank you so much that you're following. All right. So how does since you're not getting so much from shorts, why post shorts then? Two reasons. And the very first one is that short form content, because it gets to a large number of persons at once. If you notice, you can post a short form content and you're getting 2,000 views, 5,000 views, even 20,000 views in a few period of, like, in a very short period of time, right? The short form content gets to reach a wider range of audience in a short period of time compared to the long. The reason is simple. People these days, we like to watch short form content. We just want to just binge on it and swipe off. We want to see the next one. I'm talking from my own experience, right? I like to watch short form content. I just want to just get the get that entertaining moments, get that information very short, and then move to the next thing, right? Humans, our viewership span is now very low. We don't have time to spend watching an hour video, but if that particular information is put in a 3 minutes video, we might watch it. Do you get? So the short form content gets to reach a wider range of audience in a very short period of time. So by so doing, it gets to give you subscribers. It tends to give subscribers. Although from my own experience on this channel, I've gotten even more subscribers from my live stream and my long form, even more than shorts, because I do not pay so much attention to short on this channel. Right now, the other thing again about short is the fact that if you're able to, if you there are some channels that all they do on the channel is just post short form content. I have seen channels that they have no long form on their channel, they have no live stream on their channel, they have no single post. All they are posting there is short form content. Those ones, you call them short form content creators, right? They just post short form content, and their content are also doing well. Now, for you to, how does it count for you? If you are into if you want to be building posting short form content, for instance, you need to what's it called now? Let's say you need to have 10 million views, 1,000 subscribers in 90 days, in a period of 90 days, for it to count for you. Do you get now? It does not count for the valid watch time. From when, if you look at your analytics, you will see when you go to your YouTube sorry, when you go to your YouTube studio, right? The what's it called? The dollar part on your studio. There's this dollar part down here. When you click there, you will see a bar. There are different bars, right? So you see one of 500, you see one of 3,000, 3,000 watch hours. Then you see 3,000, 3 million, 3 million shots. Then underneath you see 1,000, 4,000, and then 10 million. So for you to get into the partnership program, you need to have 10 million views in 90 days and 1,000 subscribers in 90, like have complete 1,000 subscribers, either in 90 days or in 200 days, but have complete 1,000 subscribers. But your 10 million views have to be in 90 days for it to be able to count. So if you're posting short form content, it simply means that your shorts have to be giving you thousands of views for you to be able to meet up that 90 days window. I don't know if you get it now, right? That is how it counts. So what people like me use short form content for is basically to attract subscribers to the channel, right? I use that to attract subscribers to my channel. Then the second thing is that I use that to relate my long form content to my shorts. So when people that are watching, people who like to watch short form content, sometimes they get to click on that long form content to see what else I had to say, right? So let's say if let me have this was a long form content I'm creating now. I'll get a short clip of this long form. I'll get a short Thank you so much for the reaction. Thank you to this amazing person leaving reaction to my video. Thank you so much. If you're on the live stream and you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and leave me a thumbs up as well, right? That's going to encourage me. See, I'm using my torchlight to live stream. Go ahead and support. Subscribe, right? Subscribe. I want to get. I'm trying to meet my target as well, right? I'm trying to meet my target, and I need your support for that. So kindly hit the subscribe button, leave a thumbs up on the video, and just comment, right? Dazzling has been doing an amazing job. I'm really grateful, Dazzling. I'm really grateful. All right. So, what else was I explaining? Okay, so I was established the fact that you need 90, what's it called? You need 10 million views in 90 days for you to be able to use shorts to monetize, right? So with that being said, I'm still going to emphasize and say, please, Dazzling and any other creator that is here, if you want to start your YouTube content, right? I'm going to advise that you focus more on long form content. Another reason why I also advise that, right, is the fact that when the people who come to your channel, if they subscribe to your long form content, there's a high chance that they will be interested in your next long form content, right? If maybe you post one video that is long form content, it was educative, it had all the ingredients, like you could capture people's attention, right? You could, grab their attention and they could stay, they got value. Chances are when they subscribe, or even when they don't subscribe, chances are they are most likely going to, watch your next long form content or another long form content. But people who come from shorts, right, like I said, their viewership span is very short. They want to just see a short form content that entertains them or blesses them or give them encouragement and just go. So when they hit the subscribe button, they might only a few percentage, right? Let's say you have 10 persons come from a short form content and hit on the subscribe button. They only saw a short clip that they liked and then they clicked on it. The possibility of them watching another long form is short. It's short. What they're interested in is a short. So they might not have that interest to watch your long form content. That is the more reason why I prefer to have my subscribers come from my long form and my live stream, right? Let's use for instance Dazzling. Dazzling has been here since I began about 12 minutes ago. No, I started this live stream about 7:30. Okay, I started live stream about 7:30, and this is almost 1 hour, if I'm not mistaken. Dazzling has been here. There's a very high chance that if Dazzling see my long form content of 8 minutes, right, she might be patient to watch the long form content because she was able to stay on a live stream for 1 hour to get value, right? But if I am posting a short form content, they what you're interested in is just to see a short form, something that make you laugh, just scroll and pass, scroll and pass, scroll and pass. So you might not be interested in watching the long form. That is another reason why I will always advocate for long form, right? Long form gives you your watch hours faster. Live stream gives you your watch hours faster more than shorts. Shorts is just for you to use that to get a wide range of audience that will become subscribers, because yes, you need subscribers to still meet the criteria. Capish? Yeah, we're on the same track. Okay, Dazzling says about 30 minutes ago. Yeah, okay. I think I checked the time. It was 7:20 something. That was when I began the live stream. 7:20 something. Okay. So with that being said, if you have any other question, you can ask me. You can ask me any question. Any other person that is still here, you can still leave a comment for me and just say something to me, right? Just say something. I'm going to respond to you. Let's just interact on the live stream. Let's connect. Let's relate, because sincerely, I cannot forget Dazzling, right? Because the fact that she has engaged on this live stream for this long, there's no way I'll be able to forget her. Aside the fact that she has already sent me a WhatsApp message, when I see her on the live stream again, even on her own channel, I will always remember that, oh, I've seen Dazzling before. You remember when I said I saw her comments, right? She dropped a comment on one of my long form contents, and I was like, oh, yeah, thank you. So when I came here and then I saw her comments here, I just knew that, okay, this is my person. This is one reason why it's good to drop comments. That's the only way I can genuinely connect with you. When you drop a comment, interact and engage, it helps me to connect with you as a creator. I want to connect with you. I want to know you. I want to be able to, share my ideas with you, get your own opinion, smile, laugh with you generally. So please leave a comment if you want this live stream, and double tap on your screen to leave a like. Also subscribe. All right. So what I was trying to explain from the beginning. I said, Dazzling, thank you so much. Thank you. You're my real MVP. I wish I could give you a gift. Why don't I can't? Okay. So I was trying to explain. I said I asked the question earlier. I said if you just joined YouTube, and then a few days later you hear that YouTube is no longer monetizable, like they're no longer paying, will you still be here, right? Will you still have the passion to still be here, right? I'm going off now. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much, Dazzling. I really appreciate it. You deserve a trophy. Probably I should borrow the one from Spain and give to you. You deserve the gold medal. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time here. It's not I can't take it lightly. I can't take it for granted. Thank you so much. And I will send you a response on WhatsApp when I'm done with the live stream. Probably by 8:30, I'll be done and I'll send you a response. Okay. So I'm asking, if you are new on YouTube and YouTube say they're no longer monetizing their platform, will you still be here? Will you still have interest? And will you still want to continue on YouTube? The reason why I said, I'm asking this is because of my own experience, right? I have been on YouTube since 2021. That is basically because I have two channels, right? Just in case you're just joining me, you might not know, but yes, I have two very active channels and I have two faceless channels. So on the very active one, I use that first channel to experiment everything I now know on YouTube. Hey, Heritage. Good evening, Mama. Good evening, sis. Hi to. Nice to have you joining, sis. Good evening. How are you doing? How are you doing? Nice to have you. Have you been here? You're just coming in. Which one? Have you been here for a while or you just came in? How are you doing? How's the channel? Nice to have you join in, sis. Okay, so Heritage says yes. I actually like documenting my journey, but the editing is the issue. Don't worry. Which symbol should I use? We are in sync. Editing is, oh god, editing is crazy. Creators who edit daily, post daily. I don't know how they cope. I don't know how they're doing it. They're amazing, sincerely. Sometimes when I think about editing a video, it's but you know the amazing part. The moment you pick up your phone and you decide to edit, in highest 1 hour, 2 hours, you're done. That same thing you're afraid of. There's a particular video I did once on my other channel, right? The what's it called? My DIY channel. That particular evening, I was struggling. So if I record this video now, how will I edit it? Will I post this video without editing? I don't have the strength for editing. I was just thinking about it. So it made me not to record the video on time that day. Well, it got to 5 o'clock, and I talked to myself like, Virtue, are you okay? Did you create a channel just because? What are you doing? There are people who are going to be learning from this thing you want to do. So go ahead and record it already. So I immediately carried my phone. That was exactly 5 o'clock. I carried my phone and quickly recorded the video. Right. One thing about my kind of craft is the fact that it takes time. But that particular one was a simple. Let me use the word simple. A very simple tutorial. So before I could even say the according in 5:30 I was done, and then I went on to hit on CapCut immediately. Immediately I was done with the video, I just hit on CapCut, and in less than 30 minutes, like I was so shocked because normally what I used to do when I'm done recording like that, I'll just go and stockpile them. If you check my phone memory will soon be full. I have loads of videos, like some from early in the year, some from last year. They are still on my phone. I have not edited them. And sometimes when I scroll through my phone, I'm asking, what's your plan? What's your plan? Because I delete the videos now. No, I will not. I won't delete them because in my mind, a day is going to come when I'm still going to be able to edit those videos and post them. I don't know when that day is going to be. So and I'm like, okay, wait before I would say anything, by 6 o'clock, 6:20, I was done recording the video, editing the video, and putting it up on YouTube. I was shocked at myself. I was shocked at myself, right? I was like, wait, did I do this in 1 hour? This same thing that I used to take 3 hours, 4 hours, in fact, entire day. I did it. Everything is annoying, but it's sweet. Okay, so you're asking the question. Please, is your CapCut free? Please share. I also have videos from February I haven't even touched. The one is even February, one is learning work. One is last year. I have it from last year. They're still looking at me like this. I'll delete them, because I will not delete them, because one day I'll just, touch my head, sit down and edit those videos. Okay, so I have CapCut, but it's not for free. I actually have CapCut that I people pay for, right? Let me do what people pay for. And I don't know, you usually see my status. Maybe you've not seen me put it out, but I do monthly subscription for people who are interested for 3,000 naira for the pro version, right? Is it possible? But the time is the issue. Business, family, and life is busy. As in, sincerely, I guess you are on the same page, right? We're on the same page. I have to see. I have this evening. I have to write down. This is not even showing. Okay, I have to sit down and write down the things on my work table that I need to clear before Friday. Like I need to clear those things before Friday because it's making me feel disorganized. I have a whole lot to clear. I still have to see shop on YouTube. I still have to put account. Anyway, we are here. We have decided to do it. So I was explaining that I have CapCut, but it's not a free one. It's paid pro for 1 month, right? For 3,000 naira. But if you want it, so sorry, I can't give you for free anyways, but I can give for a subsidized price. So instead of 3,000 naira, you can pay 2,000 naira for it. If that works for you, you can send me a message on WhatsApp, right? So instead of 3K, you can pay 2K for the login, right? If that works for you, you can send me a message. So probably by next month, right? By next month, I have a plan to everybody who have been getting CapCut from me. I have a plan to give them an offer where we get to do 1 year plan, right? So if you're also interested, you can send me a DM. If you would like to be on the 1 year plan, right? It's going to be way cheaper. I think currently the 1 year plan is about it's something thousand. I think that's my check about 87,000. So the plan is to share. I think 6 persons to one account. That's the maximum that you can take. I even noticed that recently the 1 year plan I'm currently using. I know that it's their new way. When the number on the account is up to 4 5, they begin to from time to time log you out of it, but you can always know once you just log you out, you log back in. So if you're interested in that, Heritage Mama, you can send me a DM, right? Let's start with the 1 month goal if you are interested in it, right? You can start with the 1 month goal, then when the one for the 1 year is up, I'll also get to inform you. If it's something that you can handle, you can still pay for that as well. All right, so okay, so you've already answered my question. I don't know who else on the live stream that needs to answer me. If YouTube say they are not paying again, will you still continue YouTube? Okay, let me tell you my reason for asking this question. Last 2 weeks, right? Last 2 weeks on Monday, this is my book where I used to draw out my contents. I'm someone who if I don't draw it out like this, I won't know what to do. I don't just know how to be spontaneous. I think I need to learn how to be spontaneous. I if I don't draw it out and write it on my book like this, I don't know what to do. So I already have my contents planned out for the month, right? And I've been following it through until Monday last week. Monday I just woke up and I felt so overwhelmed. Like I felt so overwhelmed. I was like, what's up? Which one we go to post content? And it's not looking like you are even what's up now? Like I felt terrible. This is because I began this particular channel last year January, right? And for you to be able to meet the requirement for YouTube monetization, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours for you to be able to be invited to the partnership. In fact, 3,000 watch hours, you'll be able to you will get invited into the partnership program, and then when you get to 4,000, you begin to get paid by YouTube, get advertisers payment and all of that, affiliate links and all of that, right? So I began the channel in January, and yes, because I now know how to do YouTube, I knew exactly what I was going to be doing here. I have been clear on the path. I have been doing all at least to a large extent. I've been implementing the things I've been teaching people to do, right? I've been implementing it on this channel, and I've been seeing the results actually. Don't like when I'm seeing the results, but for whatever reason, life has happened. There are months when I didn't show up. There were months when I was just lackadaisical. There were months when I didn't give my best. I wasn't committed. Yeah, there were days like that. And for some reasons, I've not been able to get at least, even if it's even the 3,000 watt hours. I hit 3,000 watt hours sometime last month, right? Now, YouTube analytics takes 5 days to update, right? When I say analytics, I'm referring to the part where you see the dollar sign, right? On your YouTube studio, there's this down on the dashboard, the down part, there's this dollar sign. Now, at that point of the dollar sign, it takes 5 days, 4 to 5 days for the updates to sync. So I got that 3,000 word ask that will actually help me get invited to the program by last month. And just before it finally synced, I noticed that my watch hours had already started reducing. Remember I said this channel got began in January. In fact, in my head, 5 months, 7 months, the channel should be monetized. That was the plan. I came with a plan, yes. In my head, 5 months, 7 months, this channel is monetized. And that's also because my people I've helped like 2 persons get monetized, right? My bestie, we started her channel joke in June, I mean July. We talked about it and she started, and in 7 months she was monetized. So in my own head, me that I've been here before her, I'm going to even get monetized before her. But well, life happens and I'm still here, still trying to get the watch hours. So that last week, like I said, I just woke up and I was like, waiting, like how can I put in my efforts, putting in all I've been putting in, data, time, commitment, dedication, show up, teach, and then I'm struggling. The same thing I'm teaching that you can actually get. I'm struggling. Why am I struggling? I have gotten this thing, and now because of the 365 days windows has elapsed, so it's now beginning to reduce. It's reducing for 365 days, right? But not for the lifetime. It's still there in the lifetime. So instead of me to be invited, the watch hours are reducing. They are dropping, and that is a very painful experience. Like it's a very painful experience. So far, I think I've lost 458 watch hours already. On the lifetime, I have 3,500 and something, right? On the lifetime, I have 3,500 and something. Then on the 365 days window, I have 2,900 and something. If I remove short form watch hours, which is about 200 and something, it simply means I have 2,744 watch hours. So I still need about 300, but it's because it's reducing. All the ones I'm getting is still going. I don't know how to explain it. So my overwhelming feeling was very valid. Like it was really valid. I felt very bad. Like I was like, wait in now. How can I be helping other people to see the lights? I'm saying you can get what hours easily. I'm saying you can get some, and then my own is nah. Just leave this thing. Maybe it's not for you. Like that's how I just felt. Just I kept hearing the voice in my head. Just let it go, let it go. YouTube is not your thing. I was like, it was devastating. It was troubling. My mind was messed up. And yeah, I actually did give in to that thought. Sincerely, I gave in, but thank God I didn't give in completely. I gave in to that thought, but I did not carry my phone and delete my YouTube or delete. Nah, I didn't. I didn't do any of that. I gave in and told myself, okay, why not take a break? Give yourself at least 1 week break or 2 weeks break. Just stay away from YouTube before you go run mad, before you get so stressed about it. And if what happens to reducing, fine, let it reduce. But you know that you still get it back, right? You have there's this let me just share just in case just for people who might be struggling to get what hours. Let me share this. There's this method I use to get what hours fast. I I have a laptop, right? Before I had a laptop, my friend's laptop, I usually use it. So because of my being on YouTube, I have a lot of Gmail accounts. I have about 12 Gmail accounts. Two are the ones I'm using for my channels. These are Freak and Grow with V. The other 10 I just created them for the purpose of what I'm going to be explaining to you. So I go ahead, right, and log in, like sign in all those Gmail accounts in my Chrome, right? Like I have Chrome pages for all of them, like different Chrome pages for all of them. Then what I do is in the nights I use YouTube nights, right? I use YouTube nights to watch my videos on playlists. I just open all of the pages at once, right? I open all of them at once. Now, to avoid, because they are like this afternoon, I checked. I noticed that they have removed about 10 watch hours I've already gained. Not the 365 minutes, no, not that one. When the YouTube bots, do the calculation, I don't know how best to explain it, but they are far from the amount I've gotten so far. They are still taking 10 hours because the YouTube bot is going to check if there's a spam viewing, if there is a an abnormal behavior, if there is something that is not right, and then they will remove those watch hours. But with that being said, I'm still able to get watch hours faster, right? So what I do is instead of using my phone hotspot, which is going to now trigger the YouTube platform to say this is an abnormal behavior, I get to use the my file, right? I get to use the my file, if or I get to use my friend's hotspot, right? So that the IP address is different. So the IP address is different. So I get to use my friend's hotspot, not my own, not the one where I get to view from. Then another thing is I don't get to leave my main channel where I get to post from. I don't leave that open at all. I don't even open those ones at all to avoid signaling the algorithm again. I'm the one watching. I don't know if what I just explained makes sense. Now this is that's another trick I use to get watch out. So imagine I use 10 accounts to watch a 1 hour live stream. At the end of 1 hour, I get 10 watch hours already, right? So if I'm able to play it for 6 hours, at the end of the 6 hours, I get about I'm supposed to get about 60 watch hours, but no, like I said, YouTube is going to look out for the viewers behavior. If it's abnormal, how do I mean abnormal? Like I'm not pressing my laptop, I'm not liking the video, I'm not dropping comments, they take that as an abnormal behavior, right? And because the IP address is obviously the same for all of the accounts, they also take that as an abnormal behavior. So instead of getting the exact 60 hours I'm supposed to get for 6 hours long video that I watch with 10 different accounts, I might end up getting like about 40 or 50 something, right? But like I said, that is a good way to get. I call that into watch hours farming, and that is the only way I'm using currently to to gain the watch hours. But currently, I've gotten at least instead of it to be reducing, it's begin to add up, right? It's begin to add up again. Before it was that's already gotten to about 2,600 and something, like I won't cry. But at least begin to add up again, right? That is one way I'm using to get what. Then most times I still use my friends. When my friends come around, my students come around, I just use their own phones to watch so that it doesn't also trigger that it's the same phone or it's the same IP address. I don't know if you get the point. Alright, so that's one way that you can use to get what hours in case you want what hours fast and it's legit. It's legit, right? Okay, so with that being said, is there any question for those who are seeing me? Please leave a comment. I would like to know who is here. Can you leave a comment? Let me know who is here. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Let's just interact. I would like to know who is here, right? Leave a comment. And I hope you subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, kindly hit the subscribe button. I'm really excited because my data did not go off. This is surprising. I've been so scared that along the line my data would just disconnect. My network, MTN network in this apartment has been terrible for a very long time. I've been using Airtel, but I noticed that Airtel is expensive. Airtel, their data finishes very fast. MTN lasts longer for me and it's a little bit more economical. I've been using MTN, but at the same time, the network is not so strong. So I was scared. I didn't want to even have the live stream. Like this thing might just go off in the middle of the live stream. But well, see, I'm still here. This is almost 1 hour plus. I'm still here. So please, if you're on the live stream, kindly leave a comment. I would like to know that you are here. I'd like to know that you're here. Leave a comment. If you have any question, you can ask me, right? You can ask me anything. Remember, our topic was if you are a creator and YouTube say they're not doing again. By doing again, I mean they're no longer paying. Will you still do YouTube? Will you still be motivated to do YouTube? Because the reason why I'm still showing up, even though the getting the watch hours is beginning to stress my life, the reason why I'm still showing up is because the main reason why I started in the first place was not just because I want to get monetized, right? That is one of the goals, but it's not the only goal. I want to be able to help other creators, right? I want to be able to help other people who are finding it difficult. Because truth is, if I was able to get clarity when I first came on YouTube, if I actually saw videos I actually watched later, if I was able to get help from creators when I first came on YouTube, the years that I have spent, the time I have spent, the input I have, the result I have gotten so far would have been different. The reason why my bestie's channel can be doing well now is because she had me. I have been able to experience it. I've been able to, learn from my experience. I've been able to experiment with that channel. So from my experience, I was able to tell her, okay, don't do this, do this. She just follow me and she just said, okay, this is what you do. And she just helped me to long form content. So our channel is breathing with new, I want to keep posting my DIY on that content. People already know. I want to keep posting my DIY on that content. People already know me there. I already have students who watch me from the channel. Intentions of abandoning the channel. But I really wish I knew now. I want to get monetized because sincerely, if it's about the monetization, I would have been discouraged from day one. Like I would have been discouraged from since I would have just abandoned it already. But I love to teach. That's another thing. I love to teach. I love to share my knowledge. I love it when people give me feedback and said, okay, because of something you said, I was able to get these results. Because of what you shared, I was able to get that result. I was able to do this and do that, and this is the outcome. Like I like. There's this thing. There's this way it makes me feel like I feel very proud of myself. Like I'm like, oh, this person got help because of me. So that's satisfaction that comes from knowing that somebody's being impacted because my channel exists is the reason why I began, and it's the reason why I'm still going. It's the reason why I am still choosing to continue, even with the discouraging factors that are there. People, there are channels that are big now, there are channels that are known now that once had the same experience I'm having, or they have had their own downsides, they have had their own low views, they've had times when it wasn't encouraging, but they kept going, and today most of them are beginning to reap. Yeah, not everybody, because some persons are some people are still not reaping, but a lot of creators that I know that have had similar experiences, or they had days of low view, they're currently reaping, right? They're currently reaping. I know one creator, what's her name? Debbie. um Debbie Academy. That her name on YouTube now. Debbie Tutorial Academy, right? I listen to Debbie a lot, and I was here when she got monetized. I saw she made a video one of those days, and she was talking about how one video has given her about $200 and something, and I'm like, you see, imagine Debbie got discouraged, right? Imagine she got discouraged and then she ended YouTube. We should have been able to get that reward, right? It might not look like it's something big, but it's something. It's something, right? Okay, so thank you everyone who stayed on the live stream till now. I am super grateful. I didn't think I have 10 likes on the video. I have people who really participated from the dazzling. Thank you so much. Matthew, thank you for staying and encouraging me. Happiness, I am grateful as well. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you as well to okay, Dazzling was here for a very long time. Then Martis came in. Jinda Martins came in. and had a little conversation with Dazzling. I'm also grateful for your presence on the live stream. Thank you so much. Then Inherited Mama, she came in as a video that anybody can come in and watch later. Alright, I'm super grateful. I'm hoping to see us again tomorrow. Long form content will be up, and in that long form content I'm going to be talking about how you can turn how you can get